Hello and welcome back to Tharek Plays Blood Bowl 2. Today with a little bit of a weakened human team, unfortunately. So last time we lost an ogre. We've lost 2 linemen, something along those lines. Either way, we are a little bit crippled right now, and I don't have the money to replace our ogre right now, as we can see. We're 10k short, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a bummer, and that also means I'm going to play the team as is right now. That means I only have 10 players, so no reserve players, and I will get a loner in there. So the catcher will be on the pitch right from the get-go, and I get to see if that works better than I anticipated, because usually I keep him off the pitch when I'm on defense. But this time I don't have a choice, so we'll see about that. So our team value is 1290. It's going to go up a little bit because of the loner, of course, but that should be okay. So yeah, see you in a moment. And here we are. We've got a 1200 Chaos team. So they are going to get some inducements here. I hope not 150. But it might be. So since they have a Minotaur, we can expect to not see a whole lot in terms of skills, which is the case. So he has 2 Dodge Beastmen, 2 Claw Beastmen, those are gonna be annoying, and only 2 rerolls. Okay, it should be doable, but as always, it's going to depend a lot on armor breaks and stuff like that. I should check how many players he has. He also has only 11 players, so both players will have issues if they lose players to injuries or unruly KOs that don't want to come back. Extra team training is a good choice. If I were him, I'd probably also invest the 10k to get a babe. He's just 10,000 short here, and that's an investment that could pay off quite big. Considering we both don't have reserve players, so getting KOs back is going to be kind of important, I guess. But yeah, what can I do with this now? That's the big question. We'll have to wait and see. He has the strength advantage on me by quite a bit. He has all the Chaos Warriors. He has a Minotaur. I have the skill advantage, though. So I have better developed players in some areas, and that should hopefully help me. I also have better ball carrying capabilities than him. I have a thrower that can pick up the ball while he has nobody with extra arms or sure hands yet. And that could be helpful as well to cost him a reroll or anything. So I hope we can pull this one out in a positive way. Oh, look at that. At least so far, I mean, considering what kind of enemy or opponent I had a while ago, I'm happy to read stuff like this as well. People that actually write something nice. So let's say thank you as well and see what we will get here. Yeah, so what this match, at least for now, comes down to, he doesn't have a single player with block. That's gonna be potentially a problem. I mean, if you watch my... Oh, he goes on defense first. Interesting. If you watch my Nurgle matches, you've seen me take early turnovers already, because I didn't want to reroll a bad roll, because Nurgle also starts without block on any player. So him having neither the option... Oh, this just feels like he's a newer player. What? Okay, so this is kind of interesting. How do I play this? That is kind of a big question here. Because there is so much going on right now here that I am not too fond of. The thing is, even though he's set up in an aggressive manner, I can't make use of it. I can't... At least not too much. So I'm trying to figure out how to set this up here. How to make this good for myself. So first question is... what do we do about these guys? So I think we do this so that I can block him over there. Although we probably want the surf. That's also a thing. Oh yeah, definitely want this. So push, push, which means he needs to be here. So these guys I need to be very careful about. Depending on what I can do there. I would like... maybe I should... no, you know what? Let's fan out a bit and see what we can accomplish with this. That's okay. So we are playing against Cyforce, and he's playing the Emergency Rescue Squad. Is that what they said? Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Okay, completely. It completely took care of my plans here, but it's also really good, kind of. Because, I mean, do I really have to say it? I think I got the fame. Let's see, can we see that? If there's even fame involved in here, I think there might be. I don't have the event in my head, and I usually skip them because it doesn't matter if I read it. It's gonna be bad either way. At least usually. No, but yeah, this is really helpful. I mean, 7 out of 10 players from his team, or out of 11 players from his team, just got knocked out. They're stunned, so they are not going to continue here. And now I already have a 1-player advantage. So we got the surf in after all, which is always nice. And then I don't think I want to go forward too much. I should probably also take the chance to foul something, but I can't get the best assists ever here. And he does still have players there that I need to be at least wary about. So I'm gonna set myself up a nice little... defense like this. I think that should already be enough, and then we'll go for the pickup. I mean, I could already try to pass the ball to somebody. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. We are in a very secure position right now, and I'm gonna try to get the ball on Mark. Oh yeah, with the GFI, I think. It's a bit of a risky play, but right now I actually have some breathing room. Okay, cool. That's really good. Okay, in that case, let's play this more aggressive. We're gonna move Marcus over to there. And that alone should keep us safe already. So he noticed that my names all sound suspiciously German, so I'm going to write them in German right now. Just let him know that I'm recording for YouTube here and that I'm just sticking to English. But I'm gonna write in German for once. Okay, good move. Okay, so just in the middle of the recording for YouTube, but with English commentary, so I might be switching back and forth here with what I do. Okay, so he made the right moves, and this, I'm not sure if I want to score quickly here or not. because this all comes with some issues. For one, I could put myself in a really good position, but if I score quickly now, it could also be helpful for us in the long run. So I'm just not quite sure yet what I want to do here. But I think we're going to move up very aggressively. Yeah, I think go up there. We're going to get blitz this guy, that's for sure. But we also need these up here somewhat to make our moves. We're going to blitz with Tim. I'm going to take my block with Zasha. He probably should have tried to dodge this guy out of here if he'd gotten the chance. But that's okay. So can I get a 3-die here? 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I cannot. So I might as well take the block now first. Good. That way we keep him in here and I get a very secure and easy pylon. Do I want to take it though? I think I do, because we're in such a strong position and I'm probably going to score next round anyway. I might as well be greedy and try to get the injury in there. Okay, did not work out, but that's okay once again. So I'm just going to try to lock these guys down so that they can't move, if at all possible. And I'm probably going to try to GFI this guy. Yeah, let's keep him there for now. We're going to go with our blitz next. How do I want to blitz, though? We probably want to... Yeah, we probably want to blitz over here. That way... I should have blitzed from there. Would have been the same. That was dumb. Okay, let's knock him down. That's fine. We're good with that. And then I go right there. Which means if he wants to hit me, he needs to go past this way, which is going to be difficult, and it also makes it more, or makes it harder for this guy to come this way. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could get there. So, tell you what, let's do this instead. And I want to move him up here anyways. If I fail the GFI, I'm not going to re-roll it. But it's okay. It's good enough for him to be in that position. So that's why we have him there. Because it makes this dodge more difficult. It doesn't matter if I'm next to him or not. Yeah, this is all good. And since we lost our original mark here, I kind of need to level him up again. And this was just the perfect moment to get an early, easy score in. I'm a bit let down by Zasha here. The two chances that he had. I mean, the first one was a push. The second one with the piling on reroll, if you want to call it that, could have been nice, but it didn't quite work out. So I could probably stall this out for one more turn at least. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. It'll depend. It'll depend. But I think we're just going to go for the quick score because stalling in this situation is going to be extremely boring, and he will be able to pressure on me. Well, I kept these guys here so to make sure that he can't follow me too much, but it also weakens my defense here. It's probably still going to be good enough, but well, what can you do? So he hasn't blitzed yet, which means he's still going to go for this blitz, but it's not going to be anything better but a 1-die, because now he, if he blitzes from here, I give myself an assist. Okay, he goes for this one. Also, okay, let's see what he does afterwards in terms of movement. He's going to put himself next to me, I assume. Which is going to get him surfed, I think. Yeah, I think I can't go for this blitz. The surf is just the better option here. Oh no, but if I also put him in the wrong position. Whoops. I shouldn't say stuff like this too often because it's gonna bite me. Because if I do that, it means I'm gonna stall one more turn, actually. That's about it, if I do that. I think that's okay. One more turn is hopefully not going to kill me. So we'll do this block. Well, that also means I can't serve him, so good thing I didn't stand him back up again yet. Okay, let's do this. We will push him down there and stay. We'll bring in Tim here to cover him. Next, in this case, we can go for this blitz, which will free up both of these, which is kind of awesome. I'm not going to follow this one, just because it's going to put me next to these guys, even though a piling on could have maybe worked, but it didn't, so it's okay. Although I think what we're going to do is bring him over to here. It might get him attacked, but I'm willing to take that risk. And then we can bring Stefan up to there. Okay, so this one is the important block right now, I feel like. Good. Put him over there. We're going to stay as well in this case. And then we have... Oh, boy. Yeah, well, it's not going to be automatic, and I think I can do something here against that. Okay, we get this one as well. Put him over there and stay. No armor breaks whatsoever. That's kind of annoying, but could have been worse. Oh, there we go. So his 3+ dodge with the build and reroll once again wasn't good enough. Oh boy. Do not like that. With sidestep, him being there would have been extremely safe for us. Meant he couldn't have reached me at all. Now I get at least more blocks. We keep this dodge guy locked down. I won't be able to get a 2-die here. It's not in the cards, I think, because now I've moved a lot of my players up here. But he will get another blitz against me. It's gonna be a 2-die, actually. Which is kind of bad, because I couldn't get the dodge. 3+. Because, yeah, he can bring this guy in to here to negate my my guy here, and then he's going to blitz in here. It's a GFI, so that's nice. And I have block while he doesn't, but that doesn't mean anything yet, as we can see here. So now the ball's free again, which is kind of horrible. And the scatter is even worse, because now he has 3 tackle zones on the ball. Are you freaking serious? I should have just scored. I felt pretty secure with that, and I tried to get the serve, but I didn't get it. I mean, I got a good block result there, but I just didn't get what I needed. He's also playing a fairly smart game so far, I think, because, yeah, instead of going for the second block here to knock him down, he freed this guy up so that he can put pressure on me. And now I'm actually in kind of a bad spot here with those setups. So if I do this, he's out, but I get counter-served if I'm not careful. So I have to be extremely careful with this. I could blitz with him and then put him in a position to give myself some assists, but I also need a lot of blocking power here right now. So this is kind of a rough one. This is a 1-die right now, but we could push him onto the ball and I could hope for a better scatter. This is a 2-die. We could push him onto the ball. I think that's what I'm going to risk. I'm going to leave him down here for now, which is kind of a bummer. I don't like starting with this, but it's gonna mean a lot to what's going to happen. So this one comes with risks, unfortunately, because I didn't knock him down. And that's exactly what I meant with that, because now he still has 2 tackle zones on the ball, which is just super annoying, but I'm gonna keep chain pushing some stuff here. Okay, better. Do I push myself onto the ball, or do I disconnect this guy? I think we push this guy out of here so that he no longer assists the ball, or assists against the ball. Okay, I'm confident that we can get this. At least to the best of our ability here. Okay, bring up... Oh, bad. It's still gonna be tricky, I think. But I like it in theory here. If I get the results that I need, we're looking okay here. Yeah, let's put him down. He's gonna dodge away with this guy in all likelihood anyways. If I put him down here, he could have gotten around this way. Maybe a bit easier, while over here, we're at least still in the way there. So I'm running out of time, and I need to make a decision now. So we are going to. So this comes with the risk of getting counter-served. And I once again did not get anything there, which is kind of a bummer. And comes with more inherent risks, unfortunately. Oh, double skulls is obviously not what I wanted to see here. Put him there, follow. That ammo break comes at the right time, though. Seriously, so that's GFI, oh boy. And I might have also made his mistake there. He's gonna pick up the ball in that case, fails it, because he can set this up for him to get him surfed out. I did not see that in time. It took me a while to work this out, to get all these things, and with the scatter, it made it kind of difficult. He doesn't go for it. Oh, perfect. Well, he's setting himself up for more serves in the future, because if he blitzes like this, he's got both of these locked down pretty well. Oh, the Minotaur finally decides to join the action. But will it be enough? So right now, we're still okay-ish, because I have my Agility 4 gap here. We have a lot here, but I'm putting myself very much on the edge here. I have a 2-player advantage, and I can't make use of it for some weird reason. He's actually pressuring me really well right now. And I'm not happy that all of these guys are going to come back. Oh boy, let's see how he blitzes. If he blitzes here or there. Okay, goes for the knockdown. So far his blocks have held up, so no both downs, attacker down combinations yet. That could have been bad for him. Wouldn't mind some pushes either if I get the chance. At least the dodge guys are still fairly locked down. Okay, he goes for this blitz. Gets a push. That's good. So he's gonna put himself on the ball with 2 tackle zones. And now I should have just scored. I mean, we're still okay looking here. But the guard guy not being able to do his thing and me having to remove these guys, it's all kind of a problem right now that we have to work through. Okay, so this one, I put him there with a plan in mind, but I need to do other stuff first before I can try to execute it. Okay, so I give no assist whatsoever right now, which comes with some problems. Depending on how I blitz here and if I get a push or not. I need to do this. I'm still going to go for it, I think. But if this... No, he's got guard. Okay, so it's fine. If we push him over there, I keep my 2 die. Which is indeed what happens. Oh boy. More pushes. That's no good. And this guy is also still there with now only a 1 die. Because fun. So what this leads to is having to do this block. But that's why the catcher is there, because now that's only a 1 die. Or now, no, it's only a 1 die. He can't dodge away easily. I'm going to stay because I want to stick next to the ball, because I'm still not there. Both of these are 1 die blocks, and I can't make them 2 die blocks without using him as an assist. I also haven't blitzed yet, which I might want to do. I could have served this guy. Have I blitzed yet? Oh yeah, why is... I don't see it once again. It's fine. So where do we want to go? We want the Agility 4 guy to go for the pickup. That's for sure. Which means he's going to block. But that means if we block him and we only push him, it's going to become difficult. So I need another player next to the ball, which means Mark needs to be up there. So now we are blocking here. We got the knockdown. That one was the important one, I think. But where to push you? Down there, I think. And stay. No ammo break, that's fine. Ah, oh, come on. A 1? Why? Why, game? Okay, I'm going to score now because I can't keep myself safe. So he's gonna have 4 turns to score himself, and we both still have all of our players. So this one worked out kind of, but not quite as I wanted it to. It still gives me more time. It's nice that he's switching back to English as well, for the sake of this. It's pretty cool. So if he ends up finding me, and if you're watching this, thank you very much. But yeah, this is pretty okay so far. Could be better, but it could also be way worse, so I'm okay with this right now. And who do we put on the line of scrimmage, and do I put them all next to each other? I think we do. I'm pretty okay with that, and I'm not going to go with the super safe setup here. I think we're going to go with the wider setup to keep him dialed in here, most likely. Or do I? Because I am going to have to expose important players to him if I do that. So maybe we don't want to do that after all. So let's play it safe. Or safe-ish. Do I want to be this far back? No, I think we want to be up 1. And get these guys on the road, so... Probably going to expose them like this. Also want the guard in the middle, somewhat, I feel like. Yeah, so this is fine. Switch these two as well. So now we have our fastest player to assist or just mark a dodge guy back here. We have these guys in the middle and them on the outside. Yeah, that seems okay. And so far I've needed more rerolls than he did, unfortunately. Bit of a bummer, but it's still okay. I still have 2. He has all of his 3, and let's just see what happens. With the 2 serves and all the blocks that I've gotten, I was hoping for at least a KO or an injury. Of course, KO has a better chance to come back for him right now, thanks to the Babe. But getting an injury early on would have been nice, just to get the permanent player advantage, as long as I don't lose anybody. That is, of course. But we'll have to wait and see how this develops. Now the Minotaur is going to come in as well, and the Minotaur does have Mighty Blow. So that comes with some issues. Or with some potential problems, at least. And we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen here after all. Okay. He's also the chief of medicine, apparently. Oh yeah, I lost my kicker. That's what happened last time, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. We get an extra reroll. That's cool. And no touchback, which is even better. Very deep kick is going to be helpful for me, I think. If I can slip past him somewhere and try to snatch the ball. I mean, also if he doesn't pick up the ball and it scatters in his own zone here, it's going to be a problem. He's blocking the wrong way. I mean, not the wrong way or wrong way, because the thing is, if he only pushes in this way, he can't get a second block. So he should have pushed blocked diagonally. But it worked out, so it's okay. Still not too happy about it. Ooh, does he go for the blitz next? He does. Only gets a push there, at least. Okay, nice. So I know I've announced another Blood Bowl update videos to announce to talk about my plans until the Legendary Edition, and I'm going to do that. I think this week. I didn't get to it for last Sunday, so You guys have to wait until this Sunday. I think I'm going to get it done. It's... Oh god, I got lucky there. It's not going to be a long video. I have a good plan formed, and also just how I want to approach the Legendary Edition and just all that stuff. And I hope you're all going to like it and agree with me. But of course, it's all going to be open to discussion. So we'll have to wait and see what you guys think, and plans can still change. Let's say that. But I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. We'll do that on Sunday. But nothing too bad. Just don't worry. Oh, perfect. He failed the pickup. I think he's going to reroll that because he is on a little bit of a time pressure. He fails it again. I don't get the scatter that I want, but it's still, if he fails it again, which is unlikely now, it could scatter over here. So that's good. He also kept this side pretty safe, though, as well. So getting there could be difficult-ish. So first of all, I've got my guard guy, which is also already nice. I think we're going to... I could go in strong here. I could go in strong fairly everywhere, but I want to be able to go after him as well, and that's going to be somewhat difficult right now if I don't focus on this. But he might easily switch sides. I think we're going to risk it. Go over here. I'm going to start with the Blitz, because it's the Mighty Blow. It's an armor value 8 target. I want to just see what we can do here. Okay, we got the knockdown. We're going to push him up this way and follow. Armor break already. Good. So, we got a KO. So I'm not going to pile on. That also has the nice effect that we now assist both of these. Or both of these give an assist. But he only has a 1 die right now because he needs to stand up first. But now he has a 2 die right there. So that's already a start. But, of course, right now that's not quite enough here. And I have to do more than that to go after him. I don't think I can really go aggressive after the ball because I need to use my catcher here, I think, for assists as well. So I'm going to put him up there in the most aggressive position that I can put him in and still get the assist so that he's closer to there. See if we can get this knocked down. We can. That's already lovely. Let's push him up there just to free him up again and have him in my backfield. We're going to follow. And then I'm going to move Carsten over to this way to give me a 2 die block right there. So we're making the most of our assists right now. And I'm going to free up players left and right, wherever I can. So that I can move them around and give myself assists in the next rounds. Okay, perfect. That's only a push. But a push in this case, I believe, is good enough. I'm going to stay here so that he doesn't get too easy of a shot back here. And he's, I think, yeah, just not going to do anything. Okay, so far so good. He's down to 3 turns. He does have players in my own half, but none of them are the fast ones, so the Beastmen. I mean, yeah, he does, but they're still here, and they're next to players. He's... Oh, God. He got the loner, very lucky, but he already had to use a reroll. He starts with a very risky Minotaur block. I can somewhat see why, to be honest. I mean, it's a... He needs to free up at least one of these players here, I think, to make something happen. And now he's forced himself in here as well, which is good for him. Gives him a strong line right there, even though I have players here. But at least we have our back line here. So all of that is nice. And these guys are now fairly useless right now. Especially if he follows. Oh, KOs. Yep, okay, so it's 10 versus 10. Still, it could still work out pretty okay-ish, because now he has easy 2 die blocks here, while I have none. Well, he has a 1 die block, which could at least help. And I'm going to take that one if I get the chance. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, tables have actually turned. He's down to 1 reroll. Oh, God, he made the dodge there. Only gets a push. Is that good enough for him? Not really. Like, he's just trying to create the best position possible for him here to lock me down, but he's also giving me a block here. to free him up again and all that stuff. Are you? He is. So he's not protecting the ball, and he can no longer really afford it. He needs to get the ball and throw it to this guy and start running. So all I need to do is lock down his scoring options. Oh, God. That helps tremendously. I'm playing it safe with Zasha. I'm pulling him back as far as I can, so that I can move him and react to stuff. That's gonna be way better in the long run, I think. This block needs to happen. Good enough. So... big questions. I think... the thing is, if I move him up there, I could steal the ball still. And I'm so tempted. But it's so stupid to do. I really shouldn't. Good enough. I have block, he does not. That helps so much here, right now. Because if I go here, I could serve this player if I want to. That's the important thing. And I think that could be better. It would mean me not scoring against him now. Again, but it's unlikely to work anyways. So let's go for the serve attempt. I think that's better. I could get an injury out of that finally. Okay, good enough. Yep, put there. Next we put him here. And that's gonna give him a blitz to serve him out. There we go. Okay, once again, nothing, but we don't need anything right now here. All we need is for him to not be able to score. Okay, he only pushes, which means I still have my rerolls. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna play this a bit riskier. With a dodge, like this. To try and get myself close to him. And I can afford to reroll this, which is good. I don't think I'm going to do anything with Stefan here. Would be nice to get the guard in somewhere, but this guy could still score if he gets him over here. And if I have to blitz this guy, it's going to be bad, so I'd much rather just not have to deal with him. I probably should have taken the GFIs. 3, 6, yeah, I'm 1 short now of being able to score. I was so focused on this over here now that I completely forgot that. I should have taken them. But I've also resigned myself to the fact that I won't score, so I just forgot about it as well, to be honest. God damn, he's really having a bad time with this. I mean, my armor breaks are once again horrendous, because 1 KO and nothing else out of 3 serves, and a good amount of knockdowns is also pretty horrible, considering I have my Mighty Blow player here. But it's still okay. I'm not a player disadvantage. That's what counts here. Oh, good move. Okay, so he is setting up for the 1 player he can still do stuff with. Okay. The upside is he also only gets stuns. So that's nice. I mean, the 1 KO there, of course. But once again, still not a single injury, which would help so much in this case. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see what he's going for. But he's down to 1 reroll. He needs to make a big play now. Pick up the ball, pass it down this turn, and then run. All the way. He makes the pickup. Oh, boy. Can he still make it? Let's see. 50% pass. He might take the GFI. That's going to make that a... okay, inaccurate pass. He's going to reroll it. So now he's out. And it's another inaccurate pass. Oh, so close. So close. But that means he can't score anymore. And I'm safe. Which is ideal. Okay, big question now. Where do we blitz? I think we're gonna take this one. I can't get an assist there though, so I need to get my assists in first. You know what, I'm still going to cover the ball. Might as well. Sure. Put him in there as well. So now we have this. Good. So I could just take this one, or I could blitz this guy because he's armor value 8. And that would be a very good blitz. Oh, I do also have Dauntless on him though, so I might want to take for the riskier approach and try to target the Minotaur. I think that is better. The Minotaur is scary because I can't get an assist against him and it will be a 1-die. And if I fail, it's gonna hurt. But I still like it because it could really help. He has only armor value 8, but he's thick-skulled. But if I roll good enough, it's not gonna matter. Okay, let's put him there. That's fine. Maybe I'm exposing him a bit too much, but it's still good. Yeah, let's try it. Oh boy, 2 GFIs and Dauntless. We make it all so far. And I'm going to reroll it and be greedy and risk it. Oh, we got it. Good. And I'm going to follow it as well because I might want to pile on. And I think I'm going to risk the pylon here. I'm usually not that greedy, as you all know, but this is a good position to try. Didn't work. That's fine. And sure, just stand him up. Yeah, I'm extremely greedy here. I'm not sure if that's because of my last matches or if it's actually the right thing to do. I think just I can afford to do this here because he's not going to get fouled. And if I had left him up, he could have blitzed him. So I think it is the right decision there to pile on, even though it didn't necessarily help us too much in that case, at least in terms of getting the armor break or turning a stun into a KO or an injury or anything like that. So he didn't blitz over here. He focuses on this. He freed up the ball, wants to get the vanity pass in, I assume, which makes sense, of course. Without a reroll, it's going to be difficult, but not impossible. But let's just see. He's going for all the blocks first, since they also have a good chance to just give himself player removal here right now. I have a KO player. He has a KO player, which statistically gives him a better chance to get the KO player back. Since he has a Babe and I do not. So I have a 4+, he has a 3+. And if I have to go on defense with one less player, it's going to be bad. But it should still be okay-ish. But let's just hope that it works out. Actually hope that he makes this. Come on. Ah, bummer. Okay. Okay, so halftime. His KO stays out. Perfect. So it can only... Oh, Mike comes back. Okay, now we are on defense with a 1-player advantage. That's at least pretty nice. Yes, I mean, I think we can definitely say that. His rolls have been on the bad side, the skulls that he had. The ones with the Minotaur on blocks. God damn, another deep kick. Well, I get good deep kicks. The pickup failed back here. All that stuff, it's not good. This is still small stuff that I think he should do different. To give himself more exposure to other players so that he can get better blocks. I can see why he wants to do them with these because it's the claw players. So my armor value, he's rolling on an 8 against an 8 plus instead of a 9 plus, thanks to Claw. So there's a reason why he's using these guys. But he could still be using them and get more blocks in case he only gets pushes. And I still stand by my opinion that I got bad armor breaks. But I think aside from that, my rolls have been mostly solid. So I don't have too much to complain about so far. And I just need to play this down slow and steady and cool and not let myself get baited into something stupid. And just stick with it and make sure that we can get this. Oh god, nice. So the Minotaur exposes himself again, potentially, if I want to go after him. Since he's just here. But we'll have to wait and see if I can make this work. All I would need to do is blitz in here, give myself one more assist first, ideally, just to make sure that I get a 1-die regardless. God damn, he shouldn't reroll this. With the limited amount of rerolls that he had, okay, he finally picked up the ball. So right now, he can easily still switch sides, so I need to be careful with where I put myself, but it might dictate some of what I do here. That's for sure. Okay, and if he's moving in aggressive with these guys, going for the Minotaur is no longer really a good and solid option. I mean, I still could, but I'm not sure if it's the right thing to do, to be honest. Because he's starting to go extremely aggressive on this side, which could be an issue if I let it go unchecked. So I think we are going to focus on this as well now. And I'm going to take my blitzes accordingly. Right now I'm trying to maximize just my blocks here. Or not my blocks, my movement. He could still easily switch sides. These guys are still here. I'm so not sure on how to play this right now. If I want to do this and follow, I think that might be the right call. It's going to free him up again as well. Keep him in the backfield. I have 5 rerolls. I think I'm going to risk a reroll here. Good. So that we are in a better position. Put him there, actually. Just so that he can't blitz this guy to free him up a bit easier. Also means I kind of screwed myself out of a 2-die here, as I've just realized. Oh boy. Well, that wasn't too smart. Oh yeah, I need to be extremely careful. I'm still going to risk a 1-die here, though, I think. Don't really like it, but I think it's the right call. And we're going to do this 1-die block first. See how that plays out. Because in this one I have a 1 in 6 chance to fail it, and we do! So that's what he needed. At least this guy still can't move. I think he might be switching sides to over here if he gets the chance, but he can't move too many players. So let's just see how he pulls these guys in. And let's not forget, he still has only 2 rerolls left, and he still has no block. So if he goes for all the blocking first, there is a good chance that it could become a problem for him. And we'll have to wait and see here. So this is only a 1-die for him. This is a 2-die, of course, but he just stood up. So this guy doesn't have good blocks here at all. Okay, he's still trying to force his way down this way? Or is he? Maybe he's just trying to free up this guy so that he can use him next turn. Or he's just targeting my most dangerous player. Into a stun. Good, so I got lucky there as well. I mean, that's still what's left to be said. I get stuns, he gets stuns. It's not that it's completely out of whack here, that only one person gets removals or anything. So all in all, it's still good. And he still got these. He followed up here, which is probably the right thing to do. It means these two guys won't move next round. Yeah, I mean, he's going for a lot of good blocks. He's forcing his way forward with the Minotaur as well. Oh, another stun. Okay. But he gives himself a very strong front here that I can't really go through to pressure his ball carrier. So he's doing a good job with that. And all of his blocks keep being solid. And now we are approaching a point where I'm going to have some issues because he outmuscles me by quite a bit. So I'm kind of relying on him not getting all the knockdowns. And my one and only Dauntless player being stunned and stuff like that. But right now, it's not looking too peachy here. Okay, he is definitely still gunning for this side, which is fine, honestly. Overall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have to dodge past this guy to make this work. He doesn't get the POW, which is lovely. So I'm just going to go back. Because I need to go this way, obviously. So a lot of problems here. This guy needs to be careful. The dirty player is just going to stand up. So I could get next to the ball carrier. He might just dodge away. But I also can just pull him back here. And I think that's the much more... or the much safer option. And I'm going to go with that one. So put Thomas right there. As much as I don't really like it, I'm just going to stand him up. So that I get my 2-die block right there. Good. Yeah, sure, let's keep him there. Stay here, good. There we go, okay. So now I have a 2-player advantage. Better, definitely better. And now this right now is a 1-die. That we can turn into a 2-die by bringing him over there. Thanks to Agility 4, that's not too difficult. It's gonna turn into a 1-die if I only push. So let's hope that doesn't happen, and indeed it doesn't. Okay. So this is a lot safer already, again. And he is he going to dodge away here? Or am I okay with keeping him there just so that he doesn't get an easy 2-die here? I think we might actually be okay with that. He will still get the 2-die here. Ooh, so maybe I shouldn't. So what happens if I try this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do this. I mean, that could be fun. Oh, already used up my dodge reroll, so this one suddenly becomes more dangerous. I still need to do it, unfortunately. Because otherwise I can't get here. But let's see. Okay, so now I've got a player next to the ball carrier, so which means he's either going to have to blitz backwards, which could backfire because I have sidestep, so I might still stick to him. Or he's forced to risk the dodge. He does have a dodge reroll, so it's not unlikely to work for him to get away. But I've failed a dodge on a double 2 already. He might do the same. So we'll have to wait and see. I think he might force himself to go backwards. He's going out risky first with a Minotaur block. But it frees up this Beastman, which is what he needs. Oh god, another one? But this is why you don't do this. Yep, there's the turnover. It's why you don't do this. Oh boy. I still feel really bad for him. But yeah, this is why I always preach you don't do this with the Minotaur first. Oh, and he stuns himself. Oh boy. Okay. I cannot get the good blitz with him. I already have a 2-die on the ball carrier right now, which is beautiful. We're gonna start with this block though, because it frees up all these 3 guys. Okay, so do I risk the GFI? I think we risk the GFI to go next to this guy as the next thing. Oh, there we go. So that cost me. Let's see if it's going to be really bad or if I come off easy. Okay, we come out easy here. But now I don't have a reroll for the Blitz, which is a bummer. But it could be way worse, so I'm not going to complain. You are going right there. We want to lock him out of here as efficiently as possible. So just put him there, I think. Anything else yet? I'm so scared to put myself next to this beastman, but I kind of have to put somebody next to him. So move the... I'm going completely aggressive right now. That could backfire as well. But we'll have to wait and see about that. So right now we want this so that he can only dodge in this direction. And then he needs to do more dodges if he wants to do anything, or he needs to blitz. So here comes our blitz attempt. If I only get a push, I already know what we're going to do. But we do get the both down, which is good enough. Oh, we injure him. Perfect. Oh, Stefan levels up out of this. Perfect. Badly hurt is good for him, at least. And for us, because it means he won't reroll this. Oh, why? Why? That's kind of a shame. So I'm not really interested in doing anything that could cost me too much here. I could go there to keep him from dodging. But I kind of just want to keep Andy back here, I think, and not do anything. I can't get the assist to make this 2 die, which would be the alternative to this. Actually, I think we're going to go there, because that means this guy can't move. So right now I have a player next to each of his players, with a now 3-player advantage. So this is starting to escalate super quickly. And I think we're pretty much good here. If I get the ball now, I will not delay scoring. We would have enough time to score again. It would be okay if he scores. And it's just the more fun thing to do as well, I think. Because right now we are in a very secure situation, and I don't really want to stall this out too much. I mean, these are big ifs, but I'm planning ahead right now because there isn't much he can do right now. And now he's out of rerolls, and he's in a tough spot, in a very difficult position. And I don't think he will be able to get himself out of here. He's gonna try to blitz Sasha, I believe. No. Well, he still might. And that's the turnover. That block was unnecessary. It was a 2-die, but still, that's why you need to be careful on these. Can this work? Because I so want to score with him. Still. He's just the one that needs to get the touchdown here the most, I think. So we're still going to go with Sasha here. Didn't get it. I'm going to reroll his one because he has tackle, so he just has the best shot at actually making it. Didn't work out. I mean, I'm gonna surf him if it comes down to that. But we once again get Stefan to pull through here. Now that is way safer. I can't get my... I could use him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Issue still being I want him to score. But if I want to score quickly, we probably just want to try this like that now. Also means do I now do what I just said he shouldn't have done, and that is take risky blocks. I think I'm going to take 1 to free up a player here. It's not ideal, but it's good enough. And it gives me it just gives me the safety against this guy, which is just the tackles on the ball. That's all I want in case I fail the dodge now. Or the pickup. Okay. I'm still going to be the greedy guy, though, because he's 1 SPP away from leveling up, so of course I'm going to throw the ball. And I'm going to risk the GFI to try and score this, because as I said, I want to score quickly. I wouldn't need to, but let's just do it. Get the quick score here. And, yeah, give myself and him another chance at scoring here. 2 level ups already out of this on good players as well. Very interested to see how this is going to go. We keep our 2-player advantage, and I am going to confirm our setup once again. So this leaves us both with 4 turns left. So half of the second half, which is pretty good. Okay, how do we do this? Well, let's just see what he does. I mean, I still have 2 rerolls. He is at 0. So one thing I want to talk about is because right now I'm still at 3 rerolls plus leader reroll. God, another one? Okay, this time it both hits us, especially him, way less hard. Which I'm happy about for him, to be honest. I mean, I'm also very happy that it only hit one of mine, of course. But yeah, goddamn. 4+ for everybody here, and not a whole lot of 4s here. 50% chance on every player. For 20 players, statistically, oh, that's it, the turnover. There we go. Minotaur, get the 3 die. You can do it. 1 more assist and he would have gotten the 3 die block. So now he started off really strong, but he's letting himself be affected by this a lot now, unfortunately. I mean, I'm of course more than okay with that, but it's still a bummer, of course, that it's going like this right now. Yeah, I'm gonna put my fast players here over on this side. Still would like to get some SPP on Mark. We have sure hands. We have the catcher there. Next, Zasha is going to blitz this guy so that these no longer have any issues. Well, now they still do, but... well, no, I'm not going to pile that on. But this also means we still need our defense here. And as it just so happens, this perfectly works out into the 2 spacing that I love. This is 2, this is 2. And I actually don't quite know where to put Stefan. I think we're just going to put him back here and keep him safe and just see where this goes from here. So that I can react to him doing that. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I meant. The blocks are so important. You've seen how he burned through all of his rerolls, and at least in part, in a good part, at least half I think, was because of bad blocks. The double skulls, it's out of the question. He really had a horrible time there. He could have gotten safer blocks with his Minotaur in some areas at least that would have helped there. It's just the way this played out, it's... yeah, I can see why he's annoyed. I think I would be too if that had happened to me. But I don't know. I think I played a pretty solid game this time around. We didn't get too crazy with a lot of stuff. So overall... I think I actually deserve this win today. And hopefully we can make this work. I will definitely have enough money to buy a new Ogre, which I'm very happy about. You can play this team without an Ogre as well. It's gonna make your team value so much more lean, obviously. But I like the Ogre, and I want to keep the Ogre in here, and I hope that we can continue along this with the Ogre as well. Okay, so still first of all, get this guy out of the way. Could have stood this guy up as well here. I might as well pile on at this point. It's okay. I can afford to. And it could still lead to something good. And, I mean, a stun is still good. Once again, if I push there, it's gonna be bad. So let's start with the other stuff first. So first of all, I'm gonna put myself next to the ball. Just wrote if there would be points for rolling once, he would be unbeatable. But we're also just getting all what we need every time I'm getting a both down against his dodge players, which is really nice. So that helps so much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That helps so much. Okay, I can actually free up Mark here, potentially. And I'm gonna aim for that first here. He's gonna go for his block. He gets it. I'm gonna follow, because it puts him closer, even though now I need to free him up again if he stands this guy up. But all of that is okay. Let's risk this one. We got it. Good. Yeah, might as well just put ourselves there. And then the loner can also get his block in as a last action, since it's the loner block. It's the most risky, the least important in this case right now. We're gonna follow though. Okay. Minotaur stands up. Good. Okay, what up next? I mean, there isn't much left to do. Can I get another... Can I feed a touchdown somewhere? I mean, back here is just super unlikely. And I don't have a player that would automatically level up here. Okay, goes for the one die, makes it. Frees up this guy in the process, so that's cool. No? Another stun. Okay, overall, very tame in the armor break department. I mean, he got one of mine. I got, I think, 2 or 3 KOs against him, plus the injury. So overall, I had the better stuff here. But with the player advantage, I think that was pretty sure to happen. So how do we do this? I'd love to blitz with him, but it's a GFI to do so, and if I screw it up, it puts him in a bad spot. But it is a block without block to make this. And I kind of want the pickup here, but we also could just take the pickup with him. Yeah, let's get this guy out of the way first. Okay, now we're next to the ball. So him failing would be perfectly fine. I mean, just pushing in terms of failing. We got the knockdown, because pushing him there would have been good enough to make this work. So next is definitely a blitz, the issue being that I just moved away my assist, but I can get another assist going, so that's fine. Still need to target the Beastmen. They are the soft targets that I can get SPP the most likely out of. Only pushes, no reroll for sure. There we go. And now he's gonna go for the pickup. Fails it, so there goes my last reroll. Come on, make it, please. Okay, bummer. He didn't make it, which means I'm going to try for the pickup with either my catcher or my agility 4 guy. Most likely, I don't know yet, to be honest. I'm probably even gonna go for the blocks over the blitzes first, over the pickups. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. I mean, he can't really do much, and he can't score. Even if this guy is here, he's not close enough. And that's already a turnover. God damn. Oh, boy. I feel so bad for him in this case. He's had so many bad rolls. I don't get a 2-die, though, do I? If I fail my Dauntless... Nah, we can't get these. Well... You know what? Let's be stupid. So he just wrote, nice game, good luck, and bye, pretty much. Loosely translated, and I just said, thanks, you too. For everybody that doesn't know German. Okay, come on, one last chance. I am going to pile on here regardless of what happens, since it's the last thing that we can do. It's the last chance for me to get an injury. Got a KO. I mean, no need to be happy or sad about that. I mean, sad, yes, but no need to be happy about it. Doesn't really help us any longer. So he has the 4+ pickup, the 2+ pickup, but he has the 3+ pickup with the build and reroll. So I think that's better because I don't have reroll left. Okay, we made it. And I wouldn't mind him gaining more there. So there's finally a win again, and I can go for a new ogre. We're back in this with the team. Thank you. And 2 level ups. With, I think, no potential to get more. But that is perfectly fine as well. We're not going to reroll this. We're going to turn him down. Andy is close to level, although I don't really want him to level up yet. I might give him kick if we do so or something. Or we'll see. So let's start with Carsten. Level him up. What do you get? He gets a normal level up. He already has Agility 4. I could build him into a sacker, which means wrestle strip ball. He doesn't have a lot else going for him here. If I go with the agility, wrestle is a bit of an issue if he gets the ball, but he's good for retrieving the ball as well, so I do like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with wrestle here for him. Our alternative would be just block or fend, maybe, but we're gonna try to build him towards that. That's okay. What are we going with on Stefan? I think I need more Mighty Blow on this team. I only have, well, back to 2 Mighty Blow players now. But getting him Mighty Blow could be really good. Stand Firm would also be obviously good, thanks to him having guard already. But I'm going to go with Mighty Blow here. Give ourselves a little bit more oomph, if you know what I mean. And then we are going to replace our Ogre. Sure, let's go with the one-eyed one. I'm gonna name him after myself again. And I could actually go for a lineman as well, but I think we're just gonna save this for now and not do that. Or do I? Would mean we go up to 12 players, and I kind of need a reserve player. So you know what? Sure, let's buy one. It's fine. Where are you? There are you. And I think we're missing this one. Yes, we were. Okay, fine. Perfectly. And this way it looks a little bit nicer because now all the linemen are next to each other again. That's important to all of you. Cool. Yeah, so finally a win again. It's been so long, and my losses are getting up too high with this team, in my opinion, already. So let's try to keep this an upwards trend, shall we? Team value is back up to 1520. I like that. And yeah, This is where we're going to end today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time. My God. And have a nice day. Bye, guys.